1380 AM WTYM, Kittanning Ford City. David and friends on the air with you for this Wednesday. Glad to have you with us. And today we have with us Chief Eric Petrosky from the Manor Township Police Department. We also have Glenn Hawkey, and he's with Crooked Creek. He is the resource manager. And gentlemen, glad to have you both with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about this because today is a big day. And I don't know which one of you wants to make the grand announcement, but of course it's been in the papers, but that it's happening. But today's a really big day because you all are having this agreement to start to work together.
Yeah, I'll make the announcement. So Crooked Creek Lake has officially signed a law enforcement contract with the Manor Township Police Department as of about 11 a.m. today, the 18th of July. So,
all right. Now, what does that mean? Because you Glenn, you sort of have your own way of policing here. But is this a 24-hour thing, or is this an addition to what you already do?
well, it's an addition to the ranger staff and the citation authority that we have. Chief Petrosky and his officers will patrol the park and the outlying properties at times when we aren't able to or aren't here. There'll be some overlap that we'll continue to patrol like we always have, and we'll have assistance from Manor Township Police Department, but they will be here when we are not. So that increases our coverage, increases our citation authority, and overall just increases what we have to offer now at the park.
Glenn, has there been problems, and that's why you've done this, or has this just sort of been standard procedure over the years?
There have been problems. We don't have eyes and ears here 24 hours a day, and with that comes vandalism and other issues. And our goal is to rid the park of those problems, and we believe that Manor Township Police Department will assist us in that.
Now, have there been problems also with camping and the campers in the area?
No, not many issues with camping. Every now and then you will have somebody set up a tent somewhere that they aren't supposed to. The camping needs to be in the campground, and that's all as far as federal regulations, but no, that's not a major problem.
All right. And Chief, this is now the addition of not just Manor Township, but you're also patrolling Burrell Township, you're also patrolling Bethel Township, and now you're adding the park, Crooked Creek Lake Park, as well. This gets you pretty far out. I mean, this is a pretty large area now that your department is doing. And was this the intent as you came in to be the police chief, that you wanted to more regionalize what Manor Township does?
Since I come to the department, my intent is just to have a better community. So this is part of the plan to get more police in the area to assist, work with the state police, the sheriff's department, other local departments in the area, now the park rangers out here at the Corps. So long-term goal, it is kind of the intent, is to bring a safer community, so more officers is going to help with that overall goal.
I know that you asked recently for another police cruiser, and they were looking at one that was, I don't know what the status currently is, but they were looking at one that was used. Is that also part of what you're doing, that you now with the increased area, you're going to have increased equipment? So this is all at a cost. Do you see this cost being realized over time of being able to pay for it?
Yeah, there's going to be more costs, more logistics with the department growing, covering more hours, cover more area. We're looking at that. We did a 5-year plan, kind of be prepared for when those steps happen with the finances, with the equipment, replacing the equipment and everything else. We hired new employees. We're up to 14 officers now. So we're taking the appropriate steps, and we're doing it, staying under budget for the time being. And this money's also with the growing, with our officers in the area, should help us with some grants when we apply for some grants. Show us we're a community-oriented police department, and that's our goal. So when we apply for grants, hopefully they'll look at this as an opportunity to help us with our funding.
A lot of times the grants will say it has to be, covering so many people. And of course, now you're increasing. It's not just the, 4,000 residents or whatever it was in Manor Township, but now you've increased this quite a number. I mean,
Yes.
between Borough and Bethel. And of course, now not so much persons, but, the very fact you're covering the lake itself and the area. So this is pretty impressive as far as how big it's become. Do you have aspirations? You have other areas you're looking at and you're planning on going into?
What we're going to do is concentrate on what we have right now to police it properly and do what we need to do, make a difference in the community. There are other places that talked with us, but for the time being, we're going to stay where we're at. And if that changes, it could change next week, or it could be a year from now it changes.
Maybe you should offer Kittanning and Ford City a contract to just enlarge a little more. I don't know about that. But Glenn, as we've talked about this, this lake actually incorporates several different geographic municipalities. Isn't that correct?
That is correct. So we are in Bethel Township. The park itself is primarily in Bethel Township, but we're also in Manor Township and also Borough Township. So the coordination of the three townships was enormous in us being able to get with Manor Township Police Department because of jurisdiction. It's complicated for us because we are in multiple townships and working with multiple municipalities. So jurisdiction got in the way as far as hiring, other entities. So the fact that the supervisors and the officers of Borough and Bethel, they want the same thing that Chief Petrosky and I want. They want a safer region. They want police presence throughout. So their help was instrumental in us being able to obtain this contract.
I'm interested, Chief. What was in the old proverbial saying, the cart before the horse? Which one was the cart and which one was the horse? You had Borough, you had Bethel Township, but really now you have Crow Creek, which encapsulates all three of those areas, including Manor. So which one did you go for first in order to lay the groundwork for this regional decision?
Actually, the first township we probably talked with was Bethel Township. I live in Bethel Township, so I go to the meetings. It was brought up first, and then Borough was kind of the second township. Then after everything worked out, because the three supervisors from Manor Township, the three supervisors from Bethel, and the three from Borough, they all worked together. Getting 9 individuals to work together to come to an agreement was amazing. They all want the same thing. They want a safer community. They want to get the bad out of the communities and have good people live in the communities and thrive and prosper. So kind of Bethel was first, Borough was second, and once that happened, we approached the park here through conversation, and that was the last thing.
Of course, with the jurisdiction in all three of those municipalities now, and you being the primary department, that just made it a lot easier, I'm sure, in making arrests where you have to.
Yes, it made it a lot easier. There's no issues whatsoever. We have Bethel, we have Borough, we have Manor, so if we lay our hands on somebody and effect arrest, it's solid in court. So
Now,
the state police have also helped us with supporting us.
have you made arrests already in Borough and Bethel?
Yes, we have.
Okay. I'm going to give you the spotlight for another minute, Glenn, because I know you have some upcoming events, and I'm going to let you go ahead and tell us about that.
Sure. September 16th, we're partnering with the Audubon Society of Western Pennsylvania for going to tie into National Public Lands Day. It's not going to be the exact National Public Lands Day date, but it will be September 16th. Volunteers are welcome to come. We will be putting up chimney swift towers and also building and installing fishing line containers at the beach and at the outflow. We may do some other things. We may have some Boy Scouts in here building catfish boxes for fish habitat in the lake. check out our Facebook page. We'll be selling it on there for sure. We'll be advertising the event probably within the next 2 weeks. We plan to have something out. So come see us at Crooked Creek and see the Manor Police. They'll probably be around that day too.
We'll be here.
Glenn Hawley is resource manager right here at Crooked Creek Lake Park. Also, Mr. Eric Petrosky, Chief of Police for Manor Township. Gentlemen, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.